Hello students, and welcome to the demo session of DILR. As I've told you, I'm going to be taking care of your entire CAT preparation initially. Many of you might be apprehensive how sir teaches DI and LR. So here's one demo for you guys. So in this, I'm going to solve for you two sets. One is maxima minima on three sets, and another one is number based reasoning. These are on the pattern of CAT 20, 22, 21 questions. So let us dive into it. First, I will read the entire set, explain the complexity, how to think about it, and then we'll start solving. A sports academy has 180 students. A survey was conducted among these students regarding their liking of different sports among Kho, tennis, kabaddi. Each student likes at least one of the three sports. The following are the observations from the survey. 130 students did not like kabaddi. So when somebody says X people do not like, the remaining should like, must like. For any sport, the number of people liking only that sport needs to be below 60. This is where limits come in. The upper limit is below 60. So it cannot cross 59. We'll talk about this later on. Exactly 4 students like all three sports. 12 students like Kho and Kabaddi only. This is very important. The only word tells me that if I talk about three circles, this is uniquely this portion, or this portion. This is the part that belongs to exactly two of them. Exactly two of them. This belongs to all three. 16 students like both tennis and kabaddi only. You must take care of these markers. These things are very important. First question. The number of students who like Kho is greater than those who like tennis. Then what is minimum number of students who like both Kho and tennis? So again, maximum minimum. If half of the students who like Kho also like tennis and half of those who like tennis also like Kho, then how many students like Kho? So if I tell you there's a number A, half of that number belongs to something, there's a number B, half of that number belongs to the same overlap, both. This indirectly proves people participating in Kho and tennis must be equal. So learn to get hold of this kind of information in exam. What is minimum number of students who like at least two sports? Alright, I have a fair idea. I am going to work with three sets. Some numbers have been given to us, and then some maxima minima has been asked. So let us dive into the solving part of this. Here it clearly says that every student must like at least one of the three sports. So there will be nobody outside these circles. Outside these circles, there can be nobody. So the total addition of all the spaces inside must be 180. So let me start this by first plotting one circle, and you can go in the sequence in which the names have been given to you. The first name given to you is Kho. That's perfectly fine. Second name given to you is tennis, and the last name given to us is Kabaddi. 130 people do not like Kabaddi. If there are 180, 130 do not like Kabaddi, so 50 must like Kabaddi. It does not say only Kabaddi. These four portions combined need to be 50. For any sport, the number of people liking only that sport, this is the region that belongs to only Kho, only tennis, and only Kabaddi. These regions must be below 60. And a lot of people make this silly mistake. They start set theory by writing A, B, C, D inside. Don't do that. Don't assume 7 variables, 8 variables unnecessarily. I've simply put a tick here, a tick here, a tick here. The tick needs to be below 60. Forget about ABCD right now. There are 4 who like all three sports. The number in the middle is 4. There are 12 who like both Kho and Kabaddi only. This is going to be 12. There are 16 who like both tennis and Kabaddi only. So this is Kabaddi and this is tennis from above only. This is 16. So beautifully I have got this number directly. Kabaddi 12, 4, 16, 16, 16, 32. 32 subtracted from 50. This number I have got is 18. So notice I only have need of three variables, three empty spaces. So I'm calling this A, B, and C. Now let us try understanding the problem here. The question says, if number of students who like Kho, does it say Kho only? No, it says people who like Kho is greater than those who like tennis. So the left hand side circle has more number of people than the right hand side circle. Please observe what is going on here. This part is common to both. So if this is common to both, this is not going to matter in a comparison. What is going to matter is A plus 12 must be more than C plus 16. If this holds true, if this holds true, people participating in Kho is more than tennis. What is the question mark? What is the minimum number of people who like both Kho and tennis? What is Kho and tennis? B plus 4. B plus 4. B people like Kho tennis only. 4 people like all of them. So these 4 also like Kho tennis. My job is to minimize these. Now, can I say I have three variables right now on the screen? If I'm trying to minimize the variable B, my job should be to maximize A and C. See, the addition of all the numbers should be 180. This circle of Kabaddi itself is 50. So that gives me an equation A plus B plus C must be equal to 130. A must be C plus 4. A needs to be above that. Now understand this. Because A, B, and C all three add up to a constant. When I try to maximize A and C, B will fall down by default. If B falls down, my answer will be minimum by default. Now A is the upper number. Upper number must be less than 60. So I can go up to 59. I can take A as 59. I cannot take A as 60. It clearly says people who like only one sport must be below 60. Highest number below 60 is 59. If this is 59, this must be 54. Understand this. C cannot be 55. If you make C 55, it becomes equal to 59. 59 becomes equal to 55 plus 4. Not possible. A must be more than that. So C can be maximum 54. So how much is A and C? See 50, 50, 100 and 13. 113. So B must be 17. If B is 17, B plus 4 must be 21. Take your time, understand how did I put the limit 59. Once I put the limit 59, how does C become 54 and not 55? These are silly mistakes people will make in exam and lose points on it. Let us try the next problem. So first part is same. Let me put everything in circles first. This we had taken as Kho, tennis, Kabaddi. Kabaddi, there were 50 people. I think this was 4, this was 12, this was 16. The addition was 30. This was equal to 18. This was our A, B, and C. So it will always be A plus B plus C is equal to 130 because total people are 180. If half of those who like Kho, the circle on the left hand side, half of them also like tennis. So half of this circle is in the middle. This number is half of the number on the left side. Half of those who like tennis, who are the tennis people? This complete circle. So half of those is also in the middle. So I told you the common part b plus 4 is half of a plus 12, and the common part b plus 4 is also half of c plus 16. So can I say indirectly I have been told a plus 12 will be equal to c plus 16. See, I can go and create larger equations, but I am not trying to confuse you. On the left hand side, the complete circle, half will come in the middle. On the right hand side, complete circle, half will come in the middle. If half will come in the middle, the central part is common, the other half must be equal. A plus c should be equal to c plus 16. That gives me a is equal to c plus. Now it says, how many like only Coco? Now here, if I say a plus 12 is equal to b plus 4, I could say, I'm trying to find Coco. I'm trying to find this. So I will reverse it and say a minus 4 is equal to c and a plus 8 is equal to b. Now because a plus b plus c is 130, I will bring this set, and here I'll put it. So a plus b, how much is b? A plus 8. How much is c? C is a minus 4, which will be equal to 130. So what I have is 3a plus 4 is equal to 130. I have 3a is equal to 126. I have a is equal to 42. People who like only Coco are 42. Now understand, to explain you, I have to write equations. There are slightly faster methods to achieve this. I do not have to write a is equal to c plus 4. I could have jumped to a minus 4 is equal to c. Once I understand, once I know I'm trying to find a, I will remove other variables or convert them in the form of a. Let us try one more. What is the minimum number of people who like at least two sports? Again, I will need circles. Kho, tennis, kabaddi, 50, 4, 12, 16, 80. A, B, C. A plus B plus C is equal to 130, and A and C can be up to 59. They can go up to 59, not beyond. What is the minimum number of students who like at least two sports? These people like exactly two sports, and these people like all three. So when you say they have to like at least two sports, you are talking about B plus 12 plus 16 plus 4. That is basically B plus 32. What are we trying to do? We are trying to make it minimum. Again, same thought process. If I'm trying to make these minimum, I should be trying to make A and B maximum. There is no other condition put on us. It says nothing about whether A is more than C or A is less than C. I would want to make these 59 and 59. I would want there to be 118 values for A and C. If that is the case, I will have B is equal to 12. If I have B is equal to 12, I would be able to achieve 44. So the least value for these is 44. Now, many of you will feel these are very easy questions. No, you are feeling that because you have seen the solution in the simplest possible manner. Solving these questions under pressure in CAT will require a lot of practice. That is what I'm offering you. Once you enroll with me, I'll be sharing with you a massive book which has got more than 600 sets, and on weekly basis I'll be sharing targets with you, which sets to solve and how many sets to solve. Theory and examples I'll be covering in the class just like the one I have done for you. All sets are going to be CAT level. I'm not going to cover CET, CMAT kind of questions in my live lectures. Now, If you look at this on the left hand side, what you're seeing, this will occupy the entire screen space in cat. And then questions will be on the lower part of it or on the right side of it. You'll have to click next to read questions. So in LRNDI, we suggest at least read questions before you decide to solve them. 8 classmates, Nikunj, Jayesh, Sandeep, Anand, Parmesh, Kunal, Tiku, Ramesh, donated either rupees 120 or 150 or 160 to charities Bharat Jodo, Nyay Yatra, Hindustan Poor, City Poor. So there are 8 people and everybody will donate one of the sums, either 120 or 150 or 160, and there are 4 charities. So that gives me idea. Maybe everyone or every charity is getting money from 2 people. Has it been mentioned? No. But let us see. Each one of these charity received money from exactly 2 friends. Yes. So that confirms. Following additional information is provided. No charity got the same sum from 2 friends. That means if there's a charity X, it will receive money A plus B, and A and B are not going to be same. N gave more money than A, who is N. Nikunj gave more money than Anand. J. Jayesh gave more money than Tiku. P gave lower money or lower sum than Kunal, who is P. P is Parmesh. S was more charitable than R. More charitable means giving more money. Neither of the friends donating to HP gave 160 rupees. No one donated 150 rupees to BJ. BJ is what? Bharat Jodo. Nyaya Yatra did not receive rupees 120 from anyone. So this gives me an idea. There are 3 sums, 3 values. If nobody gives 120 and there must be 2 numbers, they must be 150, 160. Nobody gives 160 to HP, so they must receive 120, 150. So this kind of analysis should start in your mind before you start solving the set. So I'm able to comprehend all this before I start solving. And his friends who donated to CP. This sounds a little dicey. Parmesh and his friends, it should be friend. It says friends. So I'm guessing there is some twist in the language. Who contributed to CP all gave different amounts. See, the friends is plural. That means Parmesh is not giving money to CP. His friends are. Ramesh and his friends who gave money to NY. Ramesh is not giving the money. His friends are giving. They all give different sums. Kunal and his friends who gave money to Bharat Jodo all gave different amounts. Jayesh and his friends. So Jayesh is not giving money to HP. His friends are, they're giving different amounts. Now questions are, which of the following pairs of friends did not pay the same sum? So I'm thinking, if there are 4 pairs, one of the pairs did not pay the same sum. That means other 3 pairs have given same money. So I'm able to guess some hints from options. There are 4 pairs. One of the pairs did not give the same sum. That means other pairs must have given the same sum. For how many friends can we uniquely determine their contributions? So maybe I can find 4 of them, 5 of them are giving this much. I do not know. Maybe I can find for 7 or 8. I do not know. If Anand is donating to Nyaya Yatra, who among the following cannot be donating to Nyaya Yatra? Okay. So if Anand is giving to Nyaya Yatra, out of the 4 options, 3 people can donate. That means there are multiple possibilities. One of them cannot donate to Nyaya Yatra. This kind of understanding tells me this question will have lot of variations, options. If Parmesh and Tiku, a question starting with if itself should tell you that I am giving you more information, the question is giving you more information. So there might be different possibilities or sets. If Parmesh and Tiku are donating to the same charity, which one could it be? All right. So let us try and solve these questions. Maybe there will be a lot of possibilities. So I'll try to do as much as I can here. I'm listening to, I'm getting a lot of hints about who is giving money to whom and how much. So I'm solving this question from point of view of charities, not individuals. I'm focusing more on charities because see, you have to make a decision from whose point of view you are going to solve the question or the question set. Here the information is how much money does a charity receive? There are three hints. Then there are four hints about charities and individuals. So I'm saying if this is the charity, what is the first name? The first name of charity is Bharat Jodo. There are going to be two people who will give away money. Then there is Nyay Yatra. This has nothing to do with the current political scenario in India. Hindustan Poor and City Poor. I expect eight people to be here. I expect their money to be here. Some hints have been given to us. They will be giving either 120 rupees or 150 or 160. There can be no other amount given. Now N gave more money than A. Nikunj is giving more money than Anand. J gave more money than T. J is Jayesh, more money than Tiku. P gave lower amount than K. Parmesh gave lesser money than Kunal. Maybe Parmesh is a stingy guy. Here we have S was feeling more charitable than R. So who is S? S is Sandeep. Sandeep is more charitable than Ramesh. This gives me idea. The number on the lower side can never be 160 and the number on the upper side can never be 120. You understand this? Because they are paying more money and these are paying less money. So this kind of analysis lowers down the option two. On the left side, I will always have 120, 150. On the right side, I'll always have 150, 160. So here it says, neither of the friends donated to HP rupees 160. So HP must be getting 120, 150. HP cannot get 160. Nobody donated 150 to Bharat Jodo. Bharat Jodo cannot have 150, so they must have 120, 160. Every charity receives a different amount from two friends. We have read it here. We have analyzed it at the start. Now, more information. NY did not receive 120, so NY Nyaya Yatra must have got 150 and 160. To me, it feels like Nyaya Yatra is receiving maximum money. Could be true because electoral bonds are gone, so any yatra can receive any money. Parmesh and his friends who contributed to CP gave all different amounts. Now Parmesh is on the lower side. Parmesh is not going to be here, his friends are. Now because Parmesh is going to donate either 120, 150, I do not know what is that amount, we'll come back to it. Maybe I'll write down their names as well in the sequence N, J, S, A, P, K, T, and R. Because I have to anyways give them sums. Who is giving how much money? So Parmesh is giving either 120 or 150. You need to be thorough with your solution, guys. Because two questions had if. There's a possibility. Ramesh and his friends who gave money to Nyay Yatra gave different amounts. Ramesh is not going to give money to Nyaya Yatra. His friends are, and they will give different amounts. So do you see Nyaya Yatra is already getting 150, 160. That means Ramesh must be giving 120 rupees. Read that one more time. Ramesh and his friends who gave money to Nyaya Yatra gave different amounts. Nyaya Yatra is getting 150, 160. Ramesh is not giving. Ramesh must be giving different sums. So Ramesh must be giving 120 rupees. Kunal and his friends who gave money to Bharat Jodo. So Kunal is not the person giving the money here. His friends are. They give different sums. So Kunal is giving 150 rupees for sure. Now here I got one very beautiful realization. Look at this. I got money for two of them. Kunal is giving 150 rupees and it is more than Parmesh. So Parmesh must be giving 120. I just confirmed this. Now because Parmesh is giving 120 and his friends are giving to CP, which is not same as Parmesh. So they must be receiving 150, 160 rupees. Reread that part. Parmesh is lower amount than Kunal. Kunal, I just confirmed 150. How? Kunal does not give money to Bharat Jodo. Bharat Jodo is receiving 120, 160. Kunal must be paying a different sum, which is 150. Kunal is more than Parmesh. Parmesh pays 120. See how things are interlinked. By Kunal, I found Parmesh, and through Parmesh, I found money for city poor taken care of. Jayesh and his friends who gave money to HP. So Jayesh is not giving money to HP. HP is receiving 120, 150. So Jayesh must be paying 160. Here Jayesh must be paying 160. So now I have to find out the money for others. Don't panic. Look at the top space here. 120 rupees, 120 rupees, two individuals must be paying. I have taken care of that. Then 150, 150, 150. Three people are paying 150. I have got one person. That means there are going to be two more people paying 150. Now, how many people are paying 160? 1, 2, and 3. So here 1, 2, 3. So there are three more people who are paying 160. So I need to find two more people. One person is already here. So how do I go about this? Here, because the only amounts remaining are 150, 160, look at this. Anand and Nikunj. Nikunj pays more. There are only two numbers, 160 and 150. That tells me Anand should be 150, Nikunj should be 160. Be careful what I've done here. So I've taken care of this. Now because Jayesh is already paying 160, Jayesh is more than Tiku, and the numbers are 160, 150. So Tiku cannot pay 160. Tiku must pay 150. So 150, I have got two people. One, two, three. I've got three people paying 150. I have got two people paying 160. I need one more person. So there. You have managed to find out for all people what money they are going to pay. There are still some gaps. I see because Ramesh is paying 120. Ramesh could come here. Ramesh could also come here. I don't know that. Nikunj is paying 160. Nikunj can come here. Nikunj can come here. Nikunj can come here. So there are multiple possibilities. I am still in no position to put these people in the right positions. There can be many, many cases. What are the questions asked? Which of the following pairs of friends did not pay the same sum? So three of these pairs are paying same sum. One of them is not. Let us look at that. Anand and Tiku. So Anand is paying 150 and Tiku is paying 150. So this pair pays the same. I don't want that in my answer. Anand and Ramesh. Anand pays 150, Ramesh pays 120. There's your pair. Anand and Ramesh do not pay same sum. That is the answer. Let us look at others as well. Parmesh and Ramesh sound like brothers. Parmesh is paying 120, Ramesh is paying 120. They are paying the same amount. Kunal and Tiku. Kunal is paying 150, Tiku is paying 150. So yes, they are paying equal sums. So yes, my answer Anand and Ramesh is perfect. For how many friends can you uniquely determine all contributions? For all eight. I can do it for all eight. If Anand is donating to Nyaya Yatra, who among the following cannot donate to Nyaya Yatra? Now there's a condition with if, so I will go back. In exam, you have to work smart here. Anand is giving money to Nyaya Yatra. Anand is giving money here. Where is Anand? Anand pays 150. So if Anand is here, who cannot be here? See, anybody who pays 160. So Nikunj, Jayesh, and S is our friend Sandeep. These three could be the partners of Anand. Ramesh could not be the partner. It clearly says Ramesh did not do this. So among the choices given to us, Nikunj could be there, Jayesh could be there, Sandeep could be there because they are paying 160. Kunal, Kunal is paying how much? Kunal is paying 150. Anand is already paying 150. The other person should pay 160. It cannot be Kunal. If Parmesh and Tiku are donating to same charity, which one could that be? Uh, how much is Parmesh paying? Parmesh is paying 120, and how much is Tiku paying? Tiku is paying 150. So there is only one charity which is receiving 120 and 150 rupees. Jayesh cannot be there. Jayesh cannot be there. So yes, HP Hindustan Poor is the charity where Parmesh and Tiku both can go and make donations. So for you, I just now solved two sets. They are pretty much in the range of CAT 2022, 2021 sets. I've also tried to show you how to think while solving these sets, how to write down these pieces of information effectively. Not going to pay, not going to pay, how much money should be paid. So these methods should come intuitively. Now, if you are still using the tabular method, the boring method by writing their name first, then writing their charity first, then their amount, I can assure you, you will not be able to solve this set under 15 minutes. Tabular method is dead. Stop using the tabular method. Think intuitive. So this is in a manner a small demo for you for the upcoming weekend batch that is starting on 20th of April. I will be sharing with you some VARC demo as well by maybe tonight. So I hope to see you guys in this batch. It is going to be a weekend batch, 12 to 5 p.m. 1.5 hour. We will have three classes on Saturday and three classes on Sunday. So I'll see you guys there. Have fun.